So we just went to one of these booths, like food booths, and there was this woman, the owner of one of them, and she like we just went to one first, and the woman said no. Like she didn't want to deal with us, and we kind of didn't understand what she was trying to say, and she was smiling but at the same time like no no no, and and we just started to feel really uncomfortable, and then we left and we started to walk in the other ones, and then we found this woman and she was all smiling, and then we got in and there were other clients eating, and they were inviting us, and we were totally lost, but we could tell like that the host, the owner, was very welcoming, and so we initially were asking for the lobster because in the other place one of the clients suggested the lobster, but the lobster was 150,000 won. But anyway, so the woman, the owner of this new place, she realized that we thought that maybe $130 was a little bit expensive. So she saw the whole interaction, how we were like, well, that's very expensive. And there was a client who spoke English and she was trying to explain the situation. So the owner pointed at the clams and the shrimp, and she suggested us to buy that one through the person who spoke English. And she's like, oh, she's saying that you should order the shrimp course. And then we said, okay, great. And she said it will be $30. And then she did the whole thing. She brought the clams and she brought like a little cucumbers and mandarins and all the dressings. And
we couldn't even figure out how to peel the shrimp that we got. So she showed me how to peel the tail of one shrimp, and then saw Marisol and I fumbling to peel the heads of them. So she just was like, give me. And she sat there and literally like actually peeled the shrimp and put her hand out and put the food into our mouths while we ate it. It was awesome. And a lot of the other local, Korean people from Busan were there just helping us out, and everybody was drunk, drinking soju. And it was just a really great local moment.
yeah, and I just really want to highlight about like the host, the owner of the restaurant, because she was extremely friendly, and when we were going to pay, like she stood up, she sat down next to us and waited until we'll finished, but she wasn't annoying. She was just like very calm and welcoming, and she just wanted to make us feel like she was taking care of the whole thing. And then at the end, when we were going to pay, she took her wallet and she put out all the bills to tell us how much was the meal, because the client who spoke English left, so we were just with the host who didn't speak any English, and that's how we knew how to pay. And she was just so friendly. I really enjoyed this experience with her.